person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He do they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street, they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh. Oh yo yo, Maiyegun don't come. Oh yo yo, my people make you shout. Oh yo yo, Maiyegun don't come. Oh yo yo, Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses. Oh yo yo, Maiyegun don't come. Oh yo yo, Maiyegun diary Politico. Oh yo yo, Maiyegun don't come. Oh yo yo, this man not dey off in mind. Oh yo yo, Maiyegun don't come. Oh yo yo.
We have to do something about it. It's not about whether, it's actually quite stupid to go and buy yourself a fancy car in a land like this. It doesn't make sense. A car anyways is a liability, it's not an asset. You understand? We've got to do something about our country. And only people who are genuinely rooted in Christ will be able to deliver on God's purposes for this nation. Does he have a purpose for it? Of course. Look at the amount of resources he has put in Nigeria. Look at the resilience of the Nigerian. Look at how Nigerians are succeeding everywhere in the world, whether they left Nigeria 400 years ago or left Nigeria on a plane 50 years ago. They excel. We're at the top of the treasury in the United States. We're at the top of the World Bank. The list is very long in all the sciences and in all the arts. So the problem is not Nigerians. It is Nigeria and its constitution. The document upon which we were formed was a few soldiers who put it together and their surrogates. And that's what's supposedly holding us together. The foundation is that document. And if that foundation is faulty, what can the righteous do? We've got to go back to the foundation. The next administration must not access power until we have a veritable constitution that is...
Anon. Hello there. Good evening to you, good morning, or good afternoon to you from wherever you're watching from. Everything good, top of the moment to you and your household. Thank you so much for joining me again tonight. And if you have read the caption of the broadcast, you can also make your own contribution accordingly, okay? At some point, we might try to take few calls if we have the time tonight. We have received the report, which we are yet to really confirm. But the verified part is that there is an effort of moving Buhari out of London anytime soon, either to get him back to Nigeria or move him to Saudi Arabia, simply because of, you know why? Because of the endless daily protest and daily the expression of a displeasure of Buhari's inefficiency, incompetency, selfishness, and self-centeredness that makes him abandon his own duty just to come around here and relax. So we've made it more uncomfortable for him around here. And the plan now is to get him completely out of the UK. No, ordinarily it's 14 days, it's almost ending anyway. Okay, so which means expectedly you would expect him to leave, right? But there was a plan to extend that when they felt like his travel plans, his stay has been disrupted. It was meant to be 2 weeks, maybe it wasn't. It wasn't meant to be 2 weeks. Whatever it was, it's been disrupted. Now they have other plan. Although they are telling us that he is back in Nigeria, but you know, that is the situation that those, you know, who still believe in Nigeria have to live with. Where's your president? Is he dead? Is he alive? In order to prove that, there is a body called the presidency, which has Garbage Shehu and Femi Adesina as the first and the second clown in charge of the presidency. Do you understand that now? So they have to bring him out once in a while just to prove that he is alive. And yeah, normally, let's be honest, normally, whenever Buhari is in London, to prove that he is alive, his best friend You remember that Archbishop of Canterbury, Archbishop, I can't remember his name, but you can help me, right? It would have visited him by now. They would have, shared some pictures of him meeting Buhari, but they haven't given that picture yet to the Buharidins and the Buhari Didirins. But they have to live with it. Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he fine? People are, in fact, the Buhari idiots, as we call them, the Buhari idiots, they have become so paranoid, right? They have grown this type of paranoia, even though themselves they are worried. In their own worry, they have to imagine the worst and then push it on those that are asking question of where is Buhari, where is Buhari, where in they, come and talk, come out here. Do you understand? I was in London. You all saw that. I was in London asking him to come out, shouting him, Buhari, oh, come out, come out. But when you meet a Buhari idiot, what I am doing is that I am trying to show that I hate Buhari. Why should he come out? Meanwhile, in his own inner mind, he too wants to have a president, somebody he can call a president that talks to them, that talks to their fear, and then allay their fear, build confidence and all of that. But since Buhari is a lifeless, selfish mannequin, right? The Buhari idiots have decided to develop a paranoia. Things they believe that those asking for Buhari are thinking. Maybe those who are asking for Buhari are asking because they believe that Buhari is dead. If Buhari is not dead, put Buhari inside one room. This Buhari put him inside one room and put some of us bloggers, so they call us vloggers, whatever you want to call us. Put me inside that room. Put everybody there. No soldier, nobody, nothing. Put Buhari there. We'll do live video, 2 hours. So if I ask for that, just to show that, is this the Buhari? An average Buhari idiot to feel like I am doing that because I either wanted to show that he is dead or because I want him dead. But in his own inner mind, he wanted a Buhari that talks to them, but he will never get one. So as everybody is waiting, where's Buhari? Where's Buhari? All of us are talking about what we know. Abi, to the Buhari idiot, we are saying all of these things because we don't like Buhari. Of course, we don't like him. I don't like him. But does not liking him make my probing, questioning, and exposés makes them illegitimate? Of course not. Do you get that now? That's the concept. It's a form of paranoia. They are waiting for them to just share a picture, just something, so that they can see something to feel happy and say, see, Baba is just enjoying himself. Right now, an average Buhari idiot that hasn't seen Buhari for the past 2 weeks, he or she is also waiting to see something, video, anything, just Buhari, just anybody, anything. Is that a country that anybody should be a patriotic of Nigeria? You are lying to yourselves. Nobody knows where he is. So currently, we have an idea what they want to do. It is either they're moving back to Nigeria any moment from now, or Saudi Arabia straight. Ramadan has started. They can arrange what is called lesser Hajj. Buhari wanted to go to Mecca to go and pray. Lesser Hajj. I think they organized that during Ramadan. Don't we? I think So they will work something out. That is very certain. We know that. Okay? But what we don't know is where is he now? He is not in Wellington Hospital. Nobody knows. Even the Buhari idiot, like I said, nobody knows. But normally we would have seen pictures of this bishop, Bishop of Archbishop of Canterbury. Welby. I think that's his name. Archbishop Welby. They said he's Buhari's longtime friend. Whenever he's in London, to make it look like, to prove that he's alive, Do you understand that now? So we'll come back to that. The other part is that there is a breaking news. I don't know if it is April Fool, because since May 29, the 29th of May 2015, a clown took over the reign of government and took over the lives of all Nigerians. And since then, he's been playing a fool on everyone. And everyone who tries to challenge that is put down like a condemned dog. That is exactly what it is. But the news came out, and the news was APC, Egbekegbe. They have zoned their next presidential position to the south. So they have now thrown it. According to them, don't take it. It's like whatever promise they give to you, I just have something to say about it. That is why I picked that up tonight. Because I told you, you see all this general awareness, agitation, whatever you want to call it, Oduduwa Republic, Biafra, and all of this awareness going on right now. They know that they are happening and they have planned for it, right? However, for 2023, they believe that since they control everything, and they also control the fact that they have also managed to weaponize poverty to these states all across the country. Don't be too disappointed when you see some of your brothers, sisters who are in the struggle for a better working country of their own, right? When you begin to see them become the champion of 2023, when you ask them, they will tell you they have their reasons. They will tell you that they have only been buying time. You will see through the same charade that's always bring everybody back to the same zero. So don't be too disappointed, because somebody like me, I've seen enough. And I can tell you, the whirlwind of 2023, when they begin in real Pali, in Oju Pali, that means when they begin it in the real sense of it, it will be like, are these not the same people asking for Oduduwa Republic? Where are this crowd coming out from? How come they are now shouting that it is either Tinubu or anything? What is going on? I won't be surprised, because it is going to happen. Now, they have thrown the bone 2023 to the south. They said, which is quite right, if Nigeria want to remain a country, Nigeria and all the regions in Nigeria should at least cede power to the Igbos. If that would start the true and the realest reconciliation, yes, the political class are contemplating that. But at the same time, they are attaching conditions to it. Do you understand? Listen to this again. The political class knows the mood of the entire countries inside Nigeria. They know. That is why those who want to keep Nigeria one, they are also devising means of appealing to the people that you have been appealing to, never to be part of all this nonsense in Nigeria. The more they try to force them into election, the more they come back to the same zone again. 0 points. These people you are talking to right now, politicians knows you are talking to them. Nigerian politicians knows that they are the same people they are going to talk to about 2023. The only difference is this. You are telling them what will be the end result if they listen to politicians. It will become the same thing. They know it. They believe you. But when the politicians come, they are not going to tell them the same lie again and again, just like that. They are going to back it up with the same thing that the people you are convincing today know about. That is why we have to continue to remind everybody that this is a marathon and not a sprint. A sprint. A sprint is something you can run 100 meters, sharp, get done. Because you know what? They have the resources. They have the people that they have managed over the years to use the same weapon that they have been using for decades, weapon of poverty. And wherever poverty thrives, yeah, crime thrives, and what else? Religion and superstitious beliefs and expectations, and people building Eldorados in their head, they also grow. And that is the country that these people control. This is the country that you and I know with what is going on. Even the people that are trapped in it, who doesn't really know they are, if nothing is done, is heading for the cliff, down the hill. When it breaks, it will spill blood. And that is already happening. So when they come big. And I want you to be expectant of that and do not live in denial of it. When we tell people to not live in denial of the reality of what is going on in Nigeria, you who probably knows better should never live in denial of what is coming. Now the plan now is throw it to the south, not to the east. Talk about the reconciliation with the east. If the eastern Nigeria want to be given the presidency, they have to fight for it. And you ask yourself, what is fighting for it mean? By doing business in Nigeria where you pay tax there, by building businesses that are transborder businesses that cut across all tribes, providing services that grows that same country. And what is that thing that actually will make you qualify as an Igbo man without any condition to be the president of Nigeria that they won't find in Igbo land? Somebody who believes in Nigeria. You will find them in a lot, in numbers, in their millions. Because even as much as they know how persecuted they are, as much as it is evidence and on record, this persecution that's still even yet to abate or stop, you are giving them option of becoming president with conditions. These conditions is only attached to you if you are an Igbo man. Then you can live in denial of it. Everybody is doing everything in Igbo land. I'm talking about the politicians. Those who object completely to the idea of Biafra, they have pledged allegiance to Nigeria. They have, ensured that their people have enough power to resist Nigeria and break away. Yes, they have done it. They have ensured that the poverty sharing, which Nigeria establishment represents, they ensure that their own people are also a sharer in this poverty that we talk about. Now, the issue of insecurity, where people said, let's defend ourselves, the politicians in the eastern Nigeria, it doesn't matter where they belong to. You will be a naive, it will be out of naivety for you to believe that Igbo politician is not also in bed with those who failed to protect you, protect Yoruba, protect everybody from where they come from. I mean, it will be out of naivety. I mean, I don't know what that means to you, because I don't want to use out of ignorance, but it can be out of denial. So they've pledged everything. Some of them have become minister. Some of them have become, you know, they have made laws for the country, you know, raise bills, pass this and that. Everything that should make them legitimate candidates for any position in Nigeria. But you know it too. The moment you come and they say it's Igbo man, you know it too. I'm a Yoruba man and I am proud to be a Yoruba man. So they want to reconcile a country that is about to break up. That everybody is saying we want to leave, we want to leave. Now they said we're going to give you the presidency, but you know it. An Igbo man is not going to get it. You know it. An Igbo man is not going to be the vice president. You know it. You know it. There's no parameter you want to give. Put all of them put all of them right there. Based on how they are loyal to Nigeria, okay? Put all of them there to debate it. Tell you what they can do to build Nigeria. Put all of them there and let them be selected based on their qualification and tell me there is no qualified Igbo man to be president of Nigeria without this biasness and suspicion and all of that. Now, you cannot live through that because this condition or no condition is unwritten. Nobody wrote it anywhere. That, okay, the reason why an Igbo man cannot be president of Nigeria, but a Yoruba man, when they say the president should come from the south, a Yoruba man knows that except another Hausa, another northerner, it doesn't matter where it comes from, another northerner is running to be president of Nigeria on another platform, and you are a southerner, a Yoruba man, Igbo man, a Fulani man, a Kogi man, because there are many people. Let me tell you this, right? I am not trying to make it pretty much about tribe that much. But I want to point this out just to let you know that people who are asking that they are tired of the injustice, and these injustices are, in most of them, in fact, majority of these grievances about why some people are saying they don't want Nigeria, they don't want it anymore, we don't want to be part of it anymore. These injustices, majority of them, they have nothing to do with who is going to be president or who is not going to be president. Let me tell you this. An average Igbo man, an average Yoruba man, an average Hausa man, even an average Fulani man, possibly doesn't really care who becomes the president or who doesn't. Until now. Because we must not deny that. Today, Nigeria has become so divided that people are now saying, if your man can treat us like this, we wouldn't mind our own man too to be there. But when you look at the real grievances of the people, they don't have anything to do with who want to be president or who don't want to be president. Go and be whatever you want to be. But can you please let me live in peace? Build my family and protect them. Build and grow. Pay my dues. If I run foul of the law, punish me. Protect me when I am doing everything legit. Don't look at me because of where I come from. Treat me as you will treat anyone from anywhere in Nigeria. Because as long as I am legit, you should never question whether my loyalty, patriotism is true or not. When you question that, how do you then want me to do or react when all I believe is I have done everything? You want me to be a Nigerian? I'm a Nigerian. You want me to pay my tax as a Nigerian? I am doing that. You want me to obey the law of Nigeria? I am doing that. If I run foul of it, you will punish me. I know that. But right here, I can see those who are violating the law. I'm talking about the highest violation of any law of any country: terrorism, corruption, death, kidnapping. We see those committing them, and because of where they come from, they are walking away. Remember, this is not supposed to be it. It was supposed to be a country that everybody's interest is protected. without caring where you come from. But you know, in reality, that is not the truth. It is not the truth. Now, when you talk about that truth, they say, oh, you are just trying to cause trouble. No! We are trying to prevent one. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, look at it. Look at the people who probably never really said anything, right? But look at them today. They are either dead, incapacitated, displaced, or exiled. They haven't said anything. They were expecting the country to protect them. And while they are going through all of that, non-stop, right? They are watching the same government who couldn't care for them continue to advance for amnesty, protection, freedom, rehabilitation for people who are putting them through that. How do you define patriotism to them if you blame the victims and you defend the perpetrators? I mean, literally, what do you expect will happen? Now, we have gotten to that stage where everything is now about where do you come from? They have made public pronouncements. The people who are supposed to protect us, preach peace, act peace, implement policies that will indeed build unity. So when we are at this stage, rather, that people are now saying we are tired, we don't want anymore. We don't want to be part of this anymore. We are tired of your excuses. We are tired of your manipulations. We will no longer listen anymore. Now, here we are. Politicians are also scheming. You will now see them, Igbo politicians who want to run for election in 2023, who believe that they can be president. Yeah? They will begin to go after their own brothers, their own sisters in the name of Nigeria. Because if you keep asking for Biafra, that means you are going to deny them presidency. Some of your brothers are going to tell you to slow down. Yes, we are going to have Biafra, but let us fight for presidency first. Do you understand? I am asking you to be prepared for it because APC, Egbekegbe, they have now zoned the presidency to the south. The Yorubas that are asking for Oduduwa Republic, legitimately, genuinely, and we are doing everything to tell our people why it is more important to demand for a sovereign region of Oduduwa people where everyone can look inward, plan together, grow together, design the system that works for us, the type of government we want, the type of economy we want to run, the type of education we want to run, the type of healthcare system we want to build, the type of infrastructures that are necessary and important for Oduduwa Republic, what type of tax system or taxing system we are going to build, how are we going to care for our children, the future, what will be the plan for the aged, things that matters, social security for every citizen, things that give you citizenship, policies that actually align with us and our own interest, things that we want to discuss with Nigeria, but are running in contrary to so many other interests who believes that if Nigeria should entertain our interest, other people will suffer for it. And because of that, Yorubas have to bear the brunt of being part of Nigeria. Yes, the opportunity to tell Yorubas that it is possible to have a country
that cares for you, if you have a say in how that country comes to be, now your brothers are going to turn against you. Your sisters is going to turn against you. Your people that have been listening to you, the people you have been making sense to, why the likes of Tifnumbu, after 22 years, they couldn't at least push an agenda that represent the yearnings, the interest, general interest of an average Yoruba son, an average Yoruba daughter. What are these supposed interests? Common interest. An average Yoruba son and daughter, an average household in Yoruba land. They want to be economically independent, able to fend for themselves, provide for themselves, own everything they want, legitimately, feel safe in their own land, where they are respected, whatever they choose to worship, whether they want to be Christians, whether they want to be Muslims, whether they want to be traditionalists, whether they want to be just somebody who don't want to believe in anything, whatever they choose is respected because they are the son and daughters of Oduduwa land in a project called Nigeria. These are supposed to be common interest where our own girl child, our children feel safe, where we actually develop an education template that make them, grow them to be at par with their own peers all over the world. They are supposed to be the future. We don't want the mentality of what an elderly see sitting down. A child or an adult cannot see it. If he climbed, or if he climbed Kilimanjaro, or if he climbed 1,000 feet, he will not see it. This narrative, this analogy, this idea is archaic. Let's go back to 22 years ago. What was the idea? What was the vision saw by the likes of Tifnumbu? What was that vision of every traditional ruler who was alive 22 years ago and told the Yorubas to believe in one Nigeria, a one prosperous, safe Nigeria? Yorubas believed in their leaders. They voted for the political parties that their leader gave them. This was the political party that Tifnumbu used as a vehicle to come back to prominence. He became a governor. He became a godfather. He spread his own influence in the name of Yoruba. And for 22 years, where has that brought us? Are we safe? Are we prosperous? Are the future of our children secured? Are the youth who are supposed to be the leaders of tomorrow, yesterday, are they the leaders today? What was that vision? These are the questions you and I should ask. Even if you love Tifnumbu, even if you believe in the idea, even if you misunderstand or misunderstood somebody like me, even if my messages never came out right to you, all this while, you saw me as somebody who is rude, somebody disrespectful, somebody that doesn't want to understand that these elders, they saw something. I'm asking you, it's been 22 years that they told Yorubas, whatever it was, Yorubas believed in this idea of Afenifere and being part of Nigeria, or Aneze Ndi Igbo. They played their own political role too to encourage the Igbos to believe in Nigeria. And there have been so many Igbos, professional Igbos, who have come to contribute because the Ohaneze Ndi Igbo, who happens to be the political, traditional, cultural wing of the Biafrans, they don't like to be called that. That is going to ostracize them. It is going to alienate them. It is going to make them, according to them, it is going to make them foreigners in Nigeria. So they went to work too, because they also told people, we have a party we believe in. They didn't tell them the people behind the vehicle. It was PDP. Papa, deceiving, picking. The Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, they saw that. People bought into it. They registered to vote and they voted because they were told all they needed to be respected, to feel safe, to be protected, and at the same time, to be prosperous in Nigeria, anywhere they go, as Igbo man and woman, is just to believe in the system. And to believe in the system comes with sacrifices. They paid the sacrifices until they realized that it was all a scam. Yorubas, 22 years that these elders that they are asking us to respect. 22 years so far. Let's even just not blame them for the 60 years, because we know the roles they play for that 60 years, okay? So they told you, they told me, they told your father, they told your mother, they told my father, they told my mother, they told your uncles, they told your aunties, they told them that all they needed was just one more sacrifice. Just one more. Believe that we can get a better country. 22 years. Where is that vision? So if somebody like me is asking you that question, if you are asking me today that I should respect old age, because old age, they see better. Old age, they are wiser. They say life is a teacher. The more you live, the more you learn. That you will learn doesn't mean that you are going to change. Because let's do it this way. When you see somebody who is a foolish person, and you say it is because he is just being a young person, maybe a youthful exuberance, something you can call youthful foolishness. Yes, you will expect them to grow out of their foolishness as they grow old, as life teaches them more lessons, Abi. But you are wrong. Not everybody grows out of their foolishness, because some foolishness are more genetic. They are more genetic because when you look at some of these people that are supposed to be visionaries, they are supposed to be visionaries. They are supposed to be people who have the opportunity to see beyond what majority cannot see. Nobody, my brother. Thank you very much, as usual. People are resuming the protest. I decided to put that up because I don't want to miss it. Thank you for your super sticker, your super chat. They are supposed to be people who saw the future. I am asking you now, is this the future that Tinubu saw? And those of them in 1999. I'm talking about those who have repented and those who are still telling you that Nigeria can still work because they have another vision, because they are old people, because they are wise people. If they were wise, when their brains were still right, 22 years ago, shey this is the vision they saw. What makes you believe that? If they tell you now that they have another vision, you should believe them. And what makes you think I should believe them too? And what makes you think that people like us who don't want to believe them, we are wrong? I'm asking you all these questions. They are rhetorical questions. You don't need to give me the answers. As you are watching this, possibly you know the answer. You are like, that's true. Should I believe Tifnumbu? What do they have to offer? What are they going to do again? What is that thing that they have to turn things around and that will make you believe them than ask for a better country that they cannot give to you. So that question, you don't need to give me the answer. The answer is just for you to arrive at. Now, when you now arrive at that answer, if your answer is no, you'll be so stupid to actually listen to them in any way anymore. Like whatever they have to say, any opinion they have, it will be so stupid to listen to them. Not because whatever they want to say will sound reasonable to you. Yes, they will always sound kind of reasonable, but they are stupid stuffs. If they have all these solutions, people will not get to the point of saying we want to leave. They can't protect the people. That is obvious. Everybody wants to protect themselves. The people who can protect you, they are going to sway you and tell you that they can do it again if Tifnumbu or anybody. And this is where the division I'm talking about will come in, okay? They said Tifnumbu and Gandola. Sure, you get. People will tell you that devil no go give you. They say if devil, there is a saying that if the devil give you chicken for Christmas, when it comes to Easter, devil fee ask for your left eye or your right eye or both, or just on you to a total mumu, though very valuable mumu. When devil can just give you something, devil, there's a saying, there's this popular saying, okay, if devil give you chicken, if you take your left hand, if you become deaf and dumb and all of that. And it is what it is. When the people who believe they control power, when they say, we are going to make you president, maybe all of you want to be president. We're going to make you president. But we are going to just put you between two rogues. There's this thing I want to share with you. So we are hearing it too. They say it's going to be Tifnumbu and Gandola. So Tifnumbu will be the one in the south. Gandola will represent them in the north. And Gandola will do a great job. Do you get that now? That's the Bobo. That's the Zobo. All right? Meanwhile, on the other hand, PDP and some of our brothers who are still fighting you because you know that all of these things will end up in tears. They are fighting you that you are wrong because of Biafra. Abi, they are asking them to start killing you. They are enjoying it. You know why? They have small hope that since APC, don't F up, maybe the opportunity will just be for PDP. Some of them, if PDP come to power, from as Biafrans, they are going to have some leverage. They believe, it is all about selfishness. So some of your brothers who are abusing you on social media now, attacking you because of Biafra, and you are reading their name, and you are telling yourself, shut up your mouth. You are not from Igbo land. You are just a fake Fulani account. It is not fake account. Some of them, you know them, they are popular. Their hope is on PDP. They are waiting for, since APC don't mess up, now PDP could be the opportunity. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The whole thing go end up in premium tears. Nigeria is meant to break you, okay? The only way you can't be broken again by Nigeria is if you have come to the reality like us. Some of them, the reason why they are opposing you is because they are waiting on PDP. And here is the dilemma. In PDP, they believe that if they want to win power, they have to bring somebody from the north. And that person must be a Fulani. That person must have money. And as it is in PDP now, those who are currently making money as illegitimately, because if you are a legitimate Igbo businessman in Nigeria now, you can tell us your story. You know what I'm talking about. Don't let people deceive you with Shebi Nonso is there. I mean, Nonso Motto is there. Shebi these people are there. Shebi those ones are. Just go closer and tell and ask them their stories. Okay? Some of them, to survive, they have to go and pledge their allegiance to the power that be, that control custom, that control what do you call it? Control the judiciary, control the Ministry of Finance, control the central bank, so that their businesses can at least survive. Buhari, ask them their story. I'm not talking about those ones. Those ones can put the money together, but their money will not go to PDP. You know why? If they try it, you will just see this, your beautiful, succeeding Igbo billionaire that is just doing his own jeje business. So inside Buhari, Nigeria, Abi, you just see that his business will just go poof. The way he's surviving is because codedly he don't pledge his allegiance. You be Igbo man, billionaire. They never call you. They never touch you. Baba, you go cut me soap. I'm not joking. If you are an Igbo man in today Nigeria, even if you are a Yoruba man, Yoruba businessman, and your money dey like this, and Buhari government never call you or they never touch you, Baba, you go cut us soap. Some of us go need the soap. The reason why they no touch you, if I see that soap, I will book my ticket to Nigeria. Make I just come do one weekend. You go cut us soap. I'm not joking. It is true. Some of them have done that to survive the Buhari's Nigeria. So if you see their money, they will never give it to PDP. So PDP, they are in that dilemma.